The phone lit up with an unfamiliar number. I almost ignored it, until I heard her. A thin, trembling voice. "Dad, help me." My chest seized. "Where are you?" I asked. Static. A breath. And then, silence. Her mother drove her into the desert. Took her phone. Took her water. Left her there. When I finally heard her again, her voice was faint, a whisper. "I'm not her real daughter. She abandoned me here. I found an old man's phone. I sent you the location." The words cut like steel. My hand clamped around the phone until it hurt. I was already moving. Keys, ignition, tires screaming across asphalt. My daughter's voice pierced me sharper than any knife. Her own mother had deserted her, not emotionally, not figuratively, but literally left her to die. And behind that whisper, not her biological daughter, I felt the ground inside me split open. The desert stretched endlessly. I finally found her curled against a rock, lips cracked, eyes hollow. She collapsed the moment I reached her, no strength left. I carried her back, silent. My hands shook on the steering wheel, but my voice stayed steady. "Rest. You'll be okay." At the hospital, the words were clinical. Dehydration. Shock. She would recover. But I wouldn't. Her mother never called. Never asked. Her silence screamed louder than anything. At home, my daughter moved like a ghost through the rooms. Careful. Distant. Avoiding my eyes. And that sentence lingered. Not her biological daughter. Why would her mother tell her that, unless it was true? Unless she wanted to sever her completely from me? Suspicion began to crawl through my walls. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I tested. Watched. Waited. Quietly I collected strands of hair, bristles from her toothbrush. Sent them away for testing. Told myself it was paranoia, though my heart already knew. Her phone became scripture. Hidden conversations with a man's name she never once spoke aloud. Years of intimacy packed into messages, photographs. Trips I thought were errands. Now excuses. One text stopped me cold. "He thinks she's his, but she's ours. When she's gone, we'll finally be free." Gone. Not hers. Not mine. Disposable. I carried myself like normal, smiled where I had to, spoke lightly. But every second was preparation. Every gesture a mask while the storm grew under my ribs. She thought her secrets were buried in shadows. She didn't realize I had already become one. The DNA report arrived in a plain envelope. I opened it at the kitchen table, my hand steady. The truth sat there in black and white. My daughter wasn't mine by blood. At first, I felt nothing. Just a hollow ringing silence. Then calm settled in. I folded the report neatly, slid it into a folder. That night, I placed it in front of her at dinner. "What's this?" she asked, voice casual. "Read." Her eyes scanned, then froze. Color drained from her face. "I can explain," she whispered. I leaned back, cold. "Explain how my daughter isn't mine. Explain why you left her to die in the desert." Her lips trembled. She seemed small. I thought it would be easier, for both of us. For me and him. The silence was heavier than a scream. I didn't rage. I didn't break. Instead, I slid her unlocked phone across the table. Every message. Every photograph. Every plan to erase the child she called an inconvenience. Her mask shattered. Tears spilled. She gasped between words. "You don't understand. I was trapped. He loves me." I stood, my voice flat. "No. You weren't trapped. You chose this. Every lie. Every betrayal. Every wound." Then I told her what she didn't know. That every message, every report, every piece of evidence was already forwarded. To the authorities. To his wife. To her family. Her face collapsed into something unrecognizable. "You'll lose everything," I said calmly. Him. Me. Her. She reached for me, sobbing. I stepped back untouched. Now the house is quiet. She's gone, consumed by her own decisions. He abandoned her the moment the truth surfaced. Her family turned their backs. The law closes in day by day. My daughter sleeps in the next room. Her breath steady. She isn't mine by blood, but she is mine in every way that counts. Her mother saw her as disposable. I see her as the only truth left. I feel no pity for the woman who once shared my home. No grief. No tears. Only clarity. She thought betrayal would set her free. Instead, it destroyed her. And me, I finally understand. Love is fragile. Blood is meaningless. But betrayal lasts forever.